Two elven players will be playing battle number 2 as forelaid for the national championships. It's a 9th age battle, and the deployment is marching columns, while the objective is to capture the enemy's flags, i.e. their scoring units. Can you see what an array of forces this will be? No, because it's badly lighted in here. The sylvan elves, hiding in the shades, chose to drop everything on their drop number 4, as was the first legal opportunity. They have their pathfinders in the shadows. There are 3 treemen in the forest, blade dancers, an eagle, the archer block, more blade dancers and more archers, lost in the mist before the battle commences. The archers redeploy to the left here, from the other side of the forest, and 2 krakens hide behind the misty mountain, as well as 2 medusas. The fast cavalry with crossbow shooting appears behind the wall at the same flank, and the 2 large blocks of tower guards and executioners, the first mentioned to the left, executioners to the right, and harpies behind. And here you have more light troops. The sylvan elves go first. Magically, the elven towers disappeared into the Yonderland, and another impossible terrain feature appeared. After the tremendous magic phase, in which the sylvan elf magician, who left the archer unit and went into the shadows, into the blade dancer unit, he got off the number 1 spell on cosmology, unity in divergence, and killed 8 tower guards. Ice and fire missile was dispelled thereafter. 5 skirmishing scouts from the dark elf side were shot down by the path. Watch ye, the advance of the dark pants. The executioners get Raven's Wing cast on them, and they're all up in the ruins, which are defended by the blade dancers. The riding crossbowmen here shoot off a volley through the forest. It's hard to hit the archers, but they manage to kill 3. They stay, however, after their panic test. Nothing more ensues, except 1 blade dancer dies from the Raven's Wing spell, as it makes the unit rotate over the footprint where the blade dancers stand, and they take a swipe at them. In the second sylvan elf round, the pathfinders pick off 6 dark raiders. The archers, however, form up to be within half range of the executioners, but only kill 4 of them. The treemen on the other side are using their roots to impale the horsemen together with the archers in the rear there. They shoot down 4 horsemen, but they make their panic test just like the dark raiders on the other side. And that is it. 1 of the krakens loses 1 wound from Fate's judgment cast by the mighty, all so mighty Treefather. The blackguards advance on the archers, as do the previously chaffed executioners. 1 of the krakens charges the chaffing eagle, and a medusa comes up behind. This kraken manages a long charge, a 10 charge on the Avatar of Nature. A great move on the Dread Elf player's side. And the archers are surrounded there by the dark kind of crossbow archers. And this is turn 2 for the Dread Elves. Full on assault. The Dread Elves do well in their magic phase. They get off Raven Swing on the Black Arts. They're all up in the archers. They get off Evil Eye on both their large blocks and Twisted Effigy on the archers, so they can't even shoot. And there's a Bewitching Glare on the Avatar of Nature, but the Kraken misses all its attacks and has only one wound left itself after the Avatar strikes back. The archers, however, are shot down to a man by the Dark Raiders. And one Pathfinder is shot down. So now things are at a pinch for the Sylvan Elves in their glades. The Blade Dancers charge in 13 charges into the Kraken and the flank of the Executioners respectively. The other Treeman charges to help the Avatar of Nature against the Kraken. The Medusa is one of these super monsters. It's cheap, it's incredibly tough and very aggressive, more aggressive than tough. Now the archers turned around and fled away in a movement, in a quick reform and advance move, away from the Tower Guards and the Executioners. The Eagle here does the same as his friend, tries to chaff. The other Eagle died from dangerous terrain running through the forest after having lost 2 wounds against the Kraken charging it. However, these Blade Dancers here, after having pursued running through the ruins, they did pretty poorly when dancing their dance of whirling blades, killed only 6 executioners. The Blade Dancers killed 6 executioners, but the Executioners failed their steadfast test and were caught in pursuit out of the ruins. That was a terrible blow for the Dread Elf player, and he could only have had a BSP to avoid it. That was just the draw of the dice. The other Blade Dancers charged the Kraken. They did 4 wounds, but lost 5 guys in return, so that's a heavy day for them. The other 2 Treemen, one special unit Treeman and the Avatar of Nature, charged the other Kraken. The Kraken can't challenge. The Kraken challenged the Avatar of Nature, but was killed after the Avatar of Nature did 4 wounds to the Kraken did 4 wounds, but the results are the same anyway. And that's that. One Dark Raider is shot down by this Magician Treefather, and one Dark Raider is shot down here by the Pathfinders. Dread Elves, what did you do wrong?
Yes, I regret that I didn't Vanguard up with my
Dark Riders.
Even though I had the second turn. And what else did I regret? I regret that I didn't choose Flee as a charge reaction from the Blade Dancers.
With the Executioners.
But other than that, it was... I can't say I regret that much. But those were 2 pretty big mistakes. And I could have positioned myself a bit more accurate, so you were not able to chaff both units with your Eagle.
In here, yeah, of course. We end now after turn 3. The Tower Guards attacked the Eagle, killed it and reformed. These Dark Raiders did a good move. They charged the Pathfinders, which didn't chaff them very well. They did a 7 overrun almost into the archers. These Dark Raiders shot down the 2 last wounds on the Avatar of Nature.
And they had battle focus.
With battle focus, 2 extra hits. And this Kraken here killed the 2 remaining Blade Dancers. They did not manage to take its last wound, but we'll end right there. We've already learned our lessons.
So it will probably end with a, even though we are finishing now, it will have ended with a draw on the objective.
Yeah.
Because I've taken both your scoring units, 2 of your scoring units, and you have taken 2 of mine if you manage to take down the Tower Guards.
They might have been the focus now. They might have been the focus of attack now.
Yeah, because you would have managed to turn around, shoot, and then get a stand and shoot reaction. So I think the tower guards would have gone down pretty quickly.
Yeah, with all the magic missiles from the cosmologists as well. But it was a very exciting battle.
Yeah.
Some very bad luck on both sides, actually.
Yeah, we had our moments.
We do. We happen to have our moments.
And the funny thing was that the magic turn, when I got through 3 spells, I actually had a very bad dice roll, but Magnus had even worse.
Yeah, I used my sceptre of power, but didn't manage to dispel any of the 3 spells.
So, but good fight.